Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to another lovely video I have prepared today. I've cooked king prawns. Here I have one packet of king prawn, which contained 1 kg king prawns. They're not so big, they were like average size, which was really good. So what I did was I cleaned half of the king prawn, so I took the shell off and kept half with shell on, and then I cooked it. So here's the process of how I cooked the prawns today. Just wanted to know, teach the ones who don't know how to cook prawns. So this video is for new learners, guys. I hope you enjoy watching the video. So as you can see, the prawns are not that big, they're a good size. And first of all, I'm going to put my pan on, heat it up, add some oil, and today I'm going to add a tiny bit of ginger to my prawns. All I did was like thinly, very finely sort of chopped a little piece of ginger, and I've got about 6 or 7 cloves of garlic here, which I have grated. So first of all, I'm going to slightly brown the ginger, and then I'm going to pour my garlic in there, as you can see. So I'm going to lightly brown that together, and then I'm going to add my onions. I have 3 onions today. They're quite big. Basically, everyone in my house love prawns masha. So the sauce from the prawn tastes really nice, and that's why I added a little bit more onions. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep on stirring that in the oil on medium heat for about a couple of minutes before I add the salt. So basically slightly brown the onions as well. Sometimes you can just add the water in there to make the onions soft, just to quickly cook it. But today I'm going to take my time and do it nicely. Here I'm adding my salt, which is about a teaspoon of salt really. I'm going to taste for that later on. So obviously, however much you like, you add it at that point. I'm going to cover it and leave it on low heat for a little while I prepare my prawns. So as you can see here, I'm just showing you how you can take the vein out, and how you can descale the prawns. Basically I do it with scissors because it's quicker, and basically I find it like really easy doing it like this. So from the head down through the back of the spine part, just cut the shell and get the middle part out. What I've seen today was, a couple of the prawns had eggs in them. I didn't want to keep the eggs in there, so I just cleaned it out, and obviously when you wash it, it gets more cleaned. So as you can see, I'm taking the vein out, the back vein. That's the part that you have to take out when you're cleaning a prawn. And on the top part of the head, there's like a little piece that it's like the stomach. I don't know what it is there, but I just cleaned the whole thing out because I don't like it. And basically that's how you clean it. But I forgot to record it when I was taking the whole shell off. So I did take some, half of the prawns. What I did was I took the whole shell off. Husband doesn't like shell. For some of it, as you can see, I've kept the shell on because I love the prawns shell. So as you can see, I'm just cleaning the head. This one didn't have that much egg in it, and that's the back vein. There, as you can see, it's just like a long strand of string, basically black. That's what it is. You just need to clean that out, because if you keep that in there, I don't think it's going to be nice. We've never really, basically when it comes to cleaning prawns, you have to take that back vein out. That's what we do. So as you can see, so now I'm going to wash it with salt on that. And I've just come to check on my onions. They're how I wanted them to be, slightly brownish. I'm going to add some water now. Like normally I don't add water, I just leave it on low heat covered, and then the onions become soft anyway, and then I mash it. But today I'm going to just add some water just to quicken up the process a little bit. So add a little bit of water, put it on full heat, cover it, and then it'll become soft quickly. In the meantime, just wash your prawns, put on a colander, strain the water out, put another pan on, put some oil in there, and then what you're going to do is you just need to marinate the prawns before you fry it. What I did was a tiny little bit of chili powder, tiny little bit of salt, tiny little bit of turmeric with a little bit of oil. I'm going to mix all that in with my prawns, and then I'm going to just shallow fry it with a little bit of oil in the pan. I'm not going to add too much oil in the pan, because what I'm going to do in the end is all that when I fry the prawns and that oil, everything's going to go into the curry. So I'm not gonna add too much oil here. As you can see, I've only added a tad bit of oil. So I've mixed the prawns. I'm gonna fry them now. All you need to do is just quickly fry them, a shallow fry basically, and then and once you've added all the spices to your masala, to your onion, you're gonna just put the prawns in there. Just gently turning them over once or twice, and then just frying them on medium heat. That's all you're doing. If you fry them for too long, they're going to become raw, like a rubbery texture. That you don't want to do. Just want to quickly shallow fry them. What I'm going to do as well. Basically, I'll be frying them for about maximum 3 minutes on both sides. Basically, that's what it is. Remember, guys, if you do like watching my videos, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. As you can see, I'm going to mash my onions now. Normally, I mash it with my masha. I'm going to wet the... See, I'm just turning over the prawns again because I left it on the other burner. Basically, I'm just going to wait for the water to reduce right down. So as you can see, the oil and the onions have separated. Now I'm going to add my masala. So I'm going to add a little bit of zira today just to give it a nice smell. Madras curry powder. There's about a tablespoon of madras curry powder, a tablespoon of coriander powder, a tad bit, like say half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, which is holud, and then you're gonna add the desired amount of chili powder you want to add. Now normally, guys, I make everything really spicy. Today I kept it calm. I didn't add too much spice, so I've added like a teaspoon of chili powder, and then I'm gonna add about 5 or 6 green chilies, not that much. Now here you're gonna have to basically, so the chili smell and everything goes, keep on stirring all the spices in the thingy onion mixture for a good couple of minutes. And then in the meantime as well, like because I didn't use the masha today, I'm just gonna use my spatula to mash up all the onion and the garlic to give it a good mix, and then they all sort of like mix together properly. Add your prawns with the oil in the pan, which wasn't much because prawns don't have that much oil, and you just need to add a considerable amount of oil into there to make it look, as you can see, it's not too much oil because to start with I didn't add too much oil in the pan, and it doesn't really make it that bad. If you do add a little bit extra oil into prawns, it just makes it taste nicer, to be honest. And then the prawns masala is really nice as well. In that, I'm going to add a little bit of water for the prawns to get cooked, and then I'm going to garnish it with fresh coriander powder. I hope you have all enjoyed watching my prawns video, guys, and if you do like it, do leave a nice comment under my video. Love reading your comments. So as you can see, I've just added my water, which was about 2 cups of water. I'm going to bring it to a boil and basically leave it on medium heat for about another 5-6 minutes, and then I'm going to garnish it with my fresh coriander powder, and then your curry is done. And we've already eaten it, and it was really nice, mashallah. It was really tasty. Everybody enjoyed it. Husband couldn't get enough of it. There you go, my coriander powder. Alhamdulillah, everything's done. It's all finished. It's cooked and looking very lovely. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. This was a video for the new learners. Until another video, Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.